I found myself grinding once again to get a sub 215 on a Duolingo Mandarin Any % run. Is this what I'd become? A Duolingo speedrunner? Is this all Duolingo meant to me? Just numbers in the YouTube algorithm? No. Duolingo has to have meant more to me. In order to find out what it meant to me, we have to go back to a time well before our own. We have to go back to June 2013. You see, back in 2013, Duolingo only had a smattering of languages available compared to the plethora that it has today. Back then, you could only learn German, Italian, Spanish, French, and Portuguese. I had just started to take an interest in learning German, so it was with German that I started my Duolingo journey. My family and I went on a trip to Mexico shortly after I downloaded Duolingo, and it was there that I truly began to study and learn German. While people were getting a tan on the beaches of Cabo, I was studying German. While people were swimming and taking in scenic views, I was gaining a comprehensive knowledge of German grammar. In short, I was a nerd. But I was a nerd that was learning German. Now, this wasn't all bad because Duolingo continued to upgrade. The German course got better as time went on, and they added more languages, 2 of which piqued my interest. In 2014, they added Dutch. Sometime either in late 2015 or early 2016, they added Russian. Now, these 2 languages have always interested me. Dutch has interested me because it's like a mix of German and English. Russian has interested me because I think it sounds cool, and Cyrillic looks pretty cool. So, when the time came for those to be added, I did do a little bit of learning with both of those, though I can't say that I learned a lot at the time, because my mind was elsewhere. During the entire time that I was learning German and dabbling with Dutch and Russian on Duolingo, something else was happening in real life. You see, since 2011, I've been learning Mandarin Chinese, and as such, on November 16th, 2017, when Mandarin was added to Duolingo, my entire Duolingo priority shifted from German to Mandarin. Now at the time, to be completely honest, Duolingo Mandarin sucked. It was not good. If you got something slightly out of place but still correct within Chinese grammar structure, it would count it wrong. It had a very specific syntax that it wanted you to use, and if you didn't use that exact syntax, you would be wrong. Now some people will just say that that's Mandarin grammar. I will say that you can stretch things a little bit and still be fine with Mandarin. That being said, instead of taking this at face value and just being sad that Mandarin wasn't great on Duolingo, instead, I referred to the ancients, to the classics, to Lao Tzu, where he once said, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." The fact that Duolingo Mandarin was being offered was that single step, and it was a single step in the right direction. Now me and other Mandarin speakers could go out and tell Duolingo how to improve their app, and guess what? They listened. After submitting countless suggestions and spending countless hours on Duolingo Mandarin, I had an idea. And that idea was to do every single Duolingo course in order from the beginning all the way to the end, and do that for charity. And as such, in 2019, my Duolingo speedrunning career was started. That day, to make a long story short, was very long. It took over 12 hours to speedrun the entirety of Duolingo. All that being said, though, I was able to raise over $600 for charity, so, for a while, my pathetic existence was justified. After that day, though, I experienced something known to many people around the world: burnout. I didn't want to touch Duolingo anymore. I didn't want the owl to come for my kneecaps anymore. I was done. And so, for a couple of months, I quit Duolingo. That being said, my passion for Duolingo has been reinvigorated, specifically because of external pressures. You see, I have a Mandarin test coming up soon. As such, I'm studying Chinese in every facet of my life. When I think, I'm trying to think in Mandarin. When I listen to music, you bet it's Chinese. And when I go online, it's Duolingo. My recent foray into Duolingo could not have come at a better time. You see, my little brother has started his Duolingo grind, and just like his brother before him, he's learning German. So, props to him. Keep it up, little bro. As for me, I am in a bit of a precarious situation. Clearly, people enjoy my speedrunnings, but clearly, it drains the soul. Whatever am I to do?
Ping. 行 和冲井商
你刚了，
请相信我，我可以解决。
我的猫昨天死了。
转机柜台在哪里？
多今天吃了一个，
我不认识这里的街道。
别给他，太
小心过马路。
你可以在这儿。
请问我们可以在哪里换钱？
他一定不会原你。
那只熊猫多么可爱呀！
我的公司一共有
垃圾桶里有一只小猫。
厕所了。
我吃了太多春卷了。
Cool. All right. Maybe I am a Duolingo YouTuber. God.